taking action. This is ABC 15 News.
Today is tax day. Yes, it is. I know it snuck up on a lot of folks, but a lot of people wait till today to put that check in the mail.
Yeah, and you should know there are options when it comes to paying your personal income tax. So Phoenix area CPA Bob Hockensmith taking some time away from a very busy office.
Oh, yeah.
Joining us. And there's actually 4 options, right, that
That's
people
right.
have?
People can actually have money taken out of their checking account. That's one way to do it. You can also go to the IRS's website, and there's a payments tab there. You can actually pay your taxes on the IRS's website. You can send a check in. That's another way to do it. Or you can enter into a payment agreement with the Internal Revenue Service. So there's 4 different ways to actually do this.
And I asked you this question earlier, but I could not believe how many people wait until today. A lot of people to get that W-2, and they're like, okay, let's get this over with.
We have about 10 million Americans that will actually wait till today, not only to send the return in, but to go to someone and say, can you please prepare it today, and then send it in.
And that's you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you guys get busy and stressed. But anything in particular, you know, maybe someone is waiting till the last minute. They're going to go in, file things that they need to know, things they need to make sure they have ready to go.
One of the things they need to make sure they have is the W-2.
Right.
You'd be amazed how many people will come in with a last paycheck stub for the year and not realize they need the W-2. Or they've changed jobs. They've got a W-2 for the current job. They don't have the W-2 from the previous job. So those are things you have to worry about. Additionally, you have to understand that because today is April 15th, chances are, if the tax return does not get completed today, you're going to go on extension. And people get real stressed about that. Oh my goodness, I'm going to get audited if I get it on an extension. That's not true. Extensions are very common, they're very normal, and it does not put you in the higher audit phase if you go on extension.
Speaking of the folks who do the audits, the IRS, they're tough to get a hold of these days.
Oh my goodness, you'd be amazed how many times we cannot get a hold of the IRS. In fact, because of the reduced staffing and reduced funding at the IRS, 60% of the calls that are made to the IRS go unanswered.
Wow.
They're not even picking up the phone. Then when they do pick up the phone, it takes an hour minimum before the IRS is actually responding to people. Then you have to worry about the answers they give and make sure that they're correct.
So does this mean people may have to wait longer for those refunds and until something's deposited?
You know, California last year actually sent out IOUs to people that had refunds coming. And so it's going to take longer. If you don't do a direct deposit in your refund, it will take longer to get that paper check. It could take up to 3 months to get that paper check.
Wow.
So
I hate to say that sounds like a bad joke off of Dumb and Dumber. Those are IOUs.
I know.
They're as good as
You're going to want to hold on to those.
Yeah.
Oh man, Bob, thanks so much for coming in and talking to us. We know you're very busy, so
absolutely
helpful
Best
tips for
of luck
everyone.
today.
Thanks, Dan.
Man, good stuff to know though.